Hello friends, it's Nancy from Astrology and Angel Mediums, and today I have a deck unboxing. This will be the Nature Goddess Oracle by Stacey Demarco, and she also did one of my all-time favorite decks, which I use all of the time. It's the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So as you can see, there's some similar artwork here. I don't know if she used the same artist, and I'd have to look into this one because it's not on the box. So let's look at this deck together and see what we have. So this is published by Rockpool Publishing. Beautiful inside of the box. I love the quality of their boxes. They're great for storage. And this is going to be a 44 card deck with a guidebook as well. And it's meant to help you connect to the powerful goddesses across the planet and discover the clear messages of the wild goddesses of the earth through deep ancient mythos of cultures across the sphere. So I like that it's covering a lot of different cultures and different countries and things like that. And it's going to be like nature goddesses, I believe. Yeah. So the protectors of the planet. So on the back, it is this kind of shiny stock, but it does match the Queen of the Moon Oracle. So, and I love this green, but anyone that knows me knows I love the color green. So anything green, I'm like, ooh, and it's shiny too. All right, so let's look at these cards in a second because I want to look at this guidebook. So I do like that they include these nice little chunky guidebooks. And it seems like this one will be possibly full color. Yeah, beautiful. I love when they add in the art. And then we have some card spreads. And then we have the actual card meanings. So full color pictures inside as well. A lot of information. So I'm excited to see what goddesses were included in here. So I do love the inclusion of the actual pictures of the cards. So we do have some information on the author herself, which I have really loved a lot of her work over the years. And then some information from the artist, which is Kinga Britschgi. She's a Hungarian artist. So, and I probably mispronounced that, and I'm so sorry. I am not always that great at not mispronouncing people's names at times. All right, so let's look at these cards. So first we have Gaia. Again, it's going to be that shiny card stock, which I know some people don't like. Not super thick, so pretty par for the course quality for mass-produced decks. So we have Gaia. We have Artemis. Astra, which is like Easter, right? Yord. Iris. I love this. This is beautiful. Abnoba. Artio. Idun. Ran. Flora. Nymphs. Nantosuelta, maybe. Tamar. Izanami. Scotty, Pachamama, Bridget, Sibel, Ore, Nyx. Oh, I heard someone actually pronounce this, and it's so not how I would have pronounced it. So maybe Caredwen, Boomy, Ops, Pomona, Sakana, Liltoji, Aranyani, Arithia, Danu, Papatuanuku, Laka, Mailiki, Sinan, Lakshmi, Hathor, Pele, Eos, Amaterasu, Medina, Demeter, Sif, Persephone, Veronia, and Queen of Nature. beautiful inclusion of so many different cultures. I like all the different body shapes, the different features that are not just focused on youthful representations of these different goddesses. I do like that some look a little bit older, wizened, which as someone in their quote unquote kind of crone era, I do appreciate seeing older, more like depictions of older faces and things like that, and kind of seeing a little bit more of that kind of here in this deck. I wonder if it has an inclusion of like where these goddesses are from. So let's kind of pick someone that I don't know. So here's Ardeo. So it talks about cycles, and it talks about, let's see, so ancient Celt and Gaul. So this is a ancient Gaulish, ancient Swedish kind of energy. So interesting. Let's look at one that I'm not familiar with. So Izanami is not another one that I've learned about. So what do we have? So Japanese, and then we have, all right, so very interesting. Then Shintoism. Okay, so it does kind of give you a little bit of information on their like background, which I think is helpful for me, especially if I'm not familiar with some of these names or these stories of these goddesses. So it will be a nice little study as well, if that is something that you like to do, because I do like to use like the guidebook to kind of get a little bit more information, kind of see what the intention is between, you know, the artist and the creator, to see if there's like some crossover. So I wanted to kind of have it look. Now I edged mine. My deck is very old, but I think it's very similar kind of art that I think would go well if you like to kind of pair different decks. I think it would pair very nicely with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And I'm not sure if she's put out other decks. I haven't really been following. I used to buy every single one of the decks that Stacey Demarco would put together because I just love them so much, especially when she was doing a lot of stuff with Jimmy Manton. So, because I love his art style. It's very fierce. It's very intense to me, and I just think it's beautiful. So that is the Nature Goddess Oracle, Protectors of the Planet. I hope you guys enjoyed this little deck unboxing. Let me know what you guys think. Is this a deck that you would use in your collection? As someone that, you know, tries to learn about different goddesses and stuff like that, I think this will be a really lovely study and connecting to different energies that I wouldn't typically have kind of gone for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little deck unboxing. Please take care, stay safe, and as always, make good choices. Bye.